What's good, family? Shout out to my doggy Shed for boosting up your man the YB coin. Oh man, it's all the way bad for Team Shite, Shillian Shite, right now, melting down. Now, listen, to be fair to Dillian, he ain't he is stupid, but he ain't super stupid because he did actually start distancing himself from Hearn. Don't forget, Dillian Whyte was more involved with Ben Chalong and Sky Sports. Dillian Whyte's first interview was with Sky Sports today. In fact, I haven't even seen Dillian Whyte doing nothing with DAZN and Eddie Hearn's platform. Also, Eddie Hearn didn't get no tickets, he wasn't there. And obviously, I did a video yesterday showing Eddie Hearn jumping ship. Yeah, smarmy Eddie Hearn weaseling his way back onto the winners team. Yeah, you saw the video, you saw Eddie Hearn phoning down Tyson Fury's line, trying to beg friend his way onto the gravy train, onto the winners train. Now I can't even blame Hearn because, listen, it's been a long ass time since Hearn catch a dub. Yeah, Hearn hasn't had an organic dub in a while. He down bad, 100%, so I get it. Yeah, when you ain't had an organic dub in a whole minute, you're gonna be thirsting, yeah, for going any pride or ego. That's what Hearn doing right now. He ain't got no pride, he ain't got no ego. He knocking around, ringing Tyson Fury's line down, just begging to get close to some of the winners. He's like, please, Tyson, can you send me your sweaty jockstrap from the weekend? It's been so long since I touched something that actually wins. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, like I said, we know Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn love a winner. And that's simple as that. And we also know what Eddie Hearn don't like. He don't like a loser. And that's what your man Dillian is. And Eddie Hearn's confirming that. Eddie Hearn just punked Dillian as the team continues to melt down. So you see the quotes here from Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn breaks his silence on the Fury vs Whyte fight and says Dillian will feel like he just made a mistake. But this wasn't a mistake, like Povetkin, where he was controlling the fight. He was getting outboxed. I didn't really give him a round in the fight. Wow. Maybe one pity round. Oh, it's bad. It's super bad for Shillian Shite right now. And I've got more videos coming soon, but Dillian Whyte in the last few hours has been pumping out interviews saying, oh, I wasn't outclassed. It was 50-50 and it could have gone either way and I was coming on strong and Fury cheated me, and if Fury hadn't cheated me, I was going to find a way to win. All this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, people from his own team are telling him, listen, Dillian, you didn't have not even a little bit of a look in the fight. Yeah? My mum, who don't even watch boxing, say, listen, Dillian, you was useless in there. I mean, everyone. You don't have to, that's the thing. You don't have to be expert to know Shillian useless. It's as simple as that. He looks even like all the things which made him look good in the past. Well, people said. Uneducated boxing fans. For me, yeah, anyone who ever talked about Dillian Whyte's left hook seriously don't know what they're talking about. Because anyone who knows boxing knows Dillian Whyte's left hook is no good. It's only good versus old, slow bumps. Yeah? It's not... When you think about historically good left hookers, Dillian wouldn't be in the top 50. Because it's actually, technically speaking, Dillian Whyte's got one of the worst left hooks. Slinging it from his waist. Who does that? Sloppy fighters, sloppy brawlers, bowling it over the top. And it's not even a good bowl. For example, Marcos Maidana developed a bowling left or right hook to get round the shoulder roll guard of Floyd Mayweather and Adrian Broner to great effect. Dillian ain't doing that. He just bowling because he ain't got no technique. Yeah, 100%. Oh, but listen, part of me wants to say I respect Eddie Hearn for being honest, but this isn't Eddie Hearn being honest, you see. Because we know Eddie Hearn don't have no honest bones in his body. This is Eddie Hearn begging, trying to beg friend his way. I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie Hearn sends this link to Tyson Fury. Oh, look, Tyson, mate. Yeah, I just said this about you, mate. What do you think? Do you know what I'm saying? One of them ones. Don't forget, people, Tyson Fury is now out of contract with Bob Arum and Frank Warren. In as much as I believe they've had their 6-fight deal. It's complete now. So this ain't no... I don't care what no one says. There's no mistake that... I've got a video coming soon. Eddie Hearn, before the fight, was saying Tyson Fury got no power. Dillian Whyte's the real power puncher. Dillian Whyte's one of the biggest power punchers in the history of the sport. Doing all this. Now after the fight, oh, Dillian didn't win a round. Dillian, this wasn't like a mistake. You just got fully topped. Yeah, Tyson Fury topped you worse than Dean does. Yeah, made a right bottom out of you, and then chinned you for good measure. Simple as that. Dillian, you need to have a look in. So whilst I'd like to sit here and tell you that Eddie's being honest, well, he is being honest, but you know, he's not being genuine. He's just doing this. Eddie Hearn's always thinking about the coin, and he knows where a good winner is. And Tyson Fury right now is as good as the good winners go. Yeah, simple as that. Nonetheless, from an outsider's point of view, from someone who sits on the sideline just looking what's going on, I love it. I love the fact that I love it when people involved tell the people the truth. Do you understand? So we know Dillian Whyte is too in love. Dillian Whyte's way too far in love. Yeah, Dillian Whyte's married to Dillian, so I don't expect. Would you expect your wife to go against you? No. But Eddie Hearn is the next best thing, and you best believe, people, there's no way after Eddie Hearn failed the bid. Before the purse bids came, Eddie Hearn was gassing, yeah, Dillian, don't worry, I'm gonna fight for you, baby, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Oops. Eddie Hearn ain't do nothing. Eddie Hearn's bid comes in 30% light. That was the first straw, and even Dillian Whyte kind of let slip some of the pillow talk that him and Dillian have been having at night, some intermarital pillow talk that they've been having. Because even Dillian Whyte in his Sporting Shitecon's interview said, oh, Eddie let us down, all this kind of stuff. So you can tell that obviously Dillian and Dean have been having deep marital pillow talk. Yeah, slagging Eddie Hearn off. Now, that was the first straw. The final straw is obviously this. Now Eddie Hearn's come out roasting Bumillion about how useless he was. Especially when the worst thing is, Dillian Whyte was in an interview saying, my team wouldn't lie to me, my team told me I'm still on top, and my team told me I'm going to come back and win, and yeah, my team wouldn't lie to me, they'd tell me if I was finished. Listen, you finished, yeah, or competitively speaking, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you're going to be able to milk the fans of some more pay-per-view coin, much like Chisora. Dillian Whyte's going to be a 10% better version of Derek Chisora. Just hang around, go 50-50 in all of his fights, and then milk some more pay-per-views. That's it. He's got no real. There's gonna be no seriousness to it. That's what Dillian Whyte's future looking like. Yeah, and I believe this is gonna be. I'll be very surprised if Dillian Whyte does any more business with Eddie Hearn. We already know Frank Warren exposed it that Dillian Whyte was talking to Ben Shalom. Frank Warren said, listen, Eddie, why did you keep getting your beak involved? We're not even talking to you, we're talking to Ben Shalom at Sky. And really, this could almost be a case study. The interaction between Hearn and Whyte is really a case study of smarmy business. Because Whyte knows, or Whyte clocked on, that his only value is on Sky pay-per-view, milking the British fans. That's it. He don't have no value nowhere else. And that's why Dillian Whyte stayed loyal to Sky. Eddie, on the other hand, who also is smarmy, he understand that, damn, I need to put all my eggs in Fury's basket because Dillian's useless anyway. And not only that, he's most likely going to move on. But who wants Dillian? I mean, what's he going to do? From Eddie Hearn's point of view, what's Dillian Whyte going to bring to the table? A dude who's got no chin and who can get chinned at any point in time. Nothing. So it's a good gamble from Eddie Hearn, and I actually believe the money that Eddie Hearn saved, he gonna go all in on this bid, the same way he did for Canelo. Yeah, when Canelo left to go and fight Plant, Eddie Hearn was, well, I did a video on it the other day, saying that from what I've heard from people in Alvarez's camp, people in Canelo Alvarez's camp rang me saying that they just had a phone call from Eddie Hearn on the top of some hotel roof somewhere, crying his heart out, saying, Canelo, I need you, AJ's lost, and I've got nothing left, and all this kind of stuff. And obviously, Alvarez, being the religious person he is, felt sorry for Hearn and ended up signing with him. So, the point is, people, you best believe, Eddie Hearn going to go all in for Tyson Fury right now. He's going to put all the chips in. Yeah? He's going to pull all the heartstrings. No doubt, much like Alvarez, Tyson Fury going to receive a phone call in the next few weeks from Eddie. Oh, Tyson, I can't do it no more. You know, I need you, and please sign with me. I got kids, and I'm on top of this roof, and it's windy. You're going to be doing all of that. You best believe it. Eddie, you know what Eddie's like. Eddie desperate for a dub. Eddie will do anything for a dub. Yeah, he loved dubs. Oh, but yeah, listen. Eddie ain't lying. Dillian, you didn't win a round. Simple as that. I love to see Eddie punking you. I love to see Eddie. Because the thing about Eddie is, he ain't got no shame. And he ain't got no loyalty. He has absolutely no loyalty. If you're not putting coin in Eddie's pocket, he don't want to know. You understand? Not even a bit. There's no mistake about it. Now, if you're, don't get me wrong, whilst you're greasing Eddie Hearn's pockets, he'll be your best friend. But the minute you're not, he out of there. And to be quite frank, most people are like that, to be honest. Who isn't? Who in life really isn't like that? Even some people's parents, when you hear about these celebrity kids robbing all their money, so even parents can be like that. So I'm not saying it's a bad trait, I'm just calling it what it is. To sit there and tell you that Eddie ain't like that would be a lie. And I think, to be fair, Dillian probably knows that. That's why he's gone off and... Well, don't tell a lie. Dillian don't know that, because Dillian's also got a team who milk him. Dillian Whyte's lawyer stay milking him. Yeah. Dillian Whyte's whole team stay milking and gassing him up. But yeah, listen. Dillian, you heard the cold hard truth there from your own team member, or your own former team member. He punked you and tell you, listen, Dillian, you're no good. You didn't just get unluckily chinned. You didn't win a round. Oops. Yeah? So Hearn, it's nice. I can't wait to see how this meltdown continues. I'll be very surprised. I reckon Dillian Whyte will have to clap back and say something. I'd have thought. Maybe not, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see how this meltdown continues. But you best believe it's melting down right now. And this is what you see. We're starting to see what happens when people are desperate. Eddie Hearn desperate for a winner right now. Yeah, Dillian Whyte desperate to sell some more fake pay-per-views. So, and that's when you see, that's when you start seeing some interesting behaviours, when people are desperate. I mean, we just saw an interview today of Dillian saying that Tyson Fury cheated, for example. That's another another exhibit of what I mean by watch people when they're desperate. Dillian Whyte, desperate for relevance, desperate to sell more pay-per-views. I mean, what better platform? And I told you, in that video I actually said, expect a narrative. Expect to hear Dillian Whyte selling pay-per-views on the basis of, oh man, I've been waiting 500 days for my rematch with Fury. He cheated me. 500. Expect to hear some sort of day count of how many days Dillian Whyte's been cheated for. That's what's coming next. And he'll sell that. He'll be fighting all these bums on pay-per-view. And that'll be the sell. Oh, I'm going for the rematch. Yeah. 500 days. Stop running for me, Fury. 100%. No doubt about it.